What's going on, guys? I hope all is well. This is Rico, and if you haven't already, I want you to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. I wanted to talk about the one thing that holds back a lot of people from living their best life, from being successful in life. And what is that trait? That trait is living for others. A lot of times as people, we live for others, meaning we live our life based on the opinion of others and what others think. And I came to this conclusion and thought about it because of a show that I was watching. I was watching a show. It was a cooking show, and it's a cooking show basically to where people come on the show and they try to win the best chef. And these people come from all over the world, so they come on the show and they cook their dish, and the judges, judges the dish, and the competition winds down to finally they choose one person who wins the best chef. And a lot of those people who even lost, who didn't win the top chef, they went on to leave their jobs. They went on to leave their careers to pursue being a chef. And the back stories or the post stories that I heard were amazing stories, because they would do a post show talking about some of the people who were on the show, and some of those stories were amazing. People who were lawyers who left their field to become full-time chefs, or people who had a corporate job and they left their job to become a full-time chef or become an author who made cookbooks. People who went on to pursue their cooking passion. And think about it. How many people would have stayed in their profession? For example, I mentioned a person who was an attorney, who was a lawyer. How many people would have stayed in their profession but based off what other people thought? Because you think about the job of being a lawyer, it sounds like a prestigious job. This person probably went to school for multiple years. They had to pass the bar exam, and they had to go through all rigorous testing and all this to become a lawyer. And then all of a sudden, they one day they leave that field, and they leave that field to become a cook, to become a chef. How many people would have downed that person? Or how many people would have said, you are crazy for leaving this field to become a chef? And quite honestly, I think a lot of people would stay in that field instead of pursuing the things that they really want to do. And those stories were amazing to me, because that lets me know that people, that you have to have courage to be able to live the way that you want to live, instead of living based off the perceptions of others. And that's a powerful story, because I think a lot of people nowadays are living in their fears instead of living in their dreams. I'm gonna say that again. A lot of people today are living in their fears instead of living in their dreams. And it's very important that we live our lives based off what we want to do, instead of living our lives based off other people's perceptions or other people's desires for our lives. And it's very important, because we only have one life. And I hate when I hear an older person say, I wish I would have done this. Wish I would have took this step, or did this, or I would have did this with my money, or I would have started that business, or I could have done this. And it's very important that we recognize that the time that we in right now, it's important to do the things that you want to do. It's important to start building what you want to do. Building that business, or building that revenue, that stream that you want to do. Just do the things that you want to do. Don't travel. If you want to travel, do that. If you want to start investing, do that. But make sure that you start doing it, and stop saying one day and start saying day one. And that's a very powerful thing when you start to live life for yourself and live life on your own terms, because there's no blueprint, meaning you don't have to follow a blueprint for life. You live life based on your own merits, for your own goals, things that you want to do. And I think, with school, for example, like when we were in middle school and elementary school and high school, school kind of programs you early. It programs you to, get educated, get a job, get a job, buy a house, start a family, and kind of just live happily ever after. And it doesn't have to be like that. That's okay to live that way, but it doesn't have to be that way. You can form your life the way that you want to form it. You can be able to, if you don't want to go to school, you can take a course. You can take plenty of courses. You can get a mentor. You can be able to take plenty of trainings, get a skill, get a trade, and be able to build your life, because you have the power of the internet. You have the power of resources. You have the power of knowledge and books right at your leisure. So it's very important that you decide the way that your life is. And the most important thing is to be a good person. It doesn't matter, if you want to be an attorney, or if you want to be a chef, or be anything that you want, but the main point is to be a good person of value, and see what you can do to, serve other people. See what you can do to be able to live a life full of joy, because with life is short, you can get back plenty of things. You can get back money, you can get back resources, but you can't get back time. You can't get back time, because once time is gone, it's gone. Once you wasted that time, you can't get it back. Only thing you can do is recognize that, hey, you maybe missed out on doing that opportunity at that point in time, but now you recognize that, and now you need to get to work. Now you need to start doing the things that you want to do, and start living life. So think about that. Think about your life, and think about, are you living life based on your own, your own leisure, or are you living life based on the opinions of others? Are you trying to serve other people and live your life based on what other people think, instead of trying to do the things that you want to do the things that you want to do, and do the things that you love to do? And I think we all have to become childlike in a way, meaning it's okay to dream. It's okay to do the things that you want to do. It's okay to dream, and to be able to fulfill the purpose and the gifts that you have, and use those talents, use those gifts to be able to have true joy in life. So think about that question. Are you living life based on things that you want to do? Are you living life based on other people? And if the choice is the latter, other people, you need to make that change right now and say, hey, I'm going to live life based off what I want to do. I'm going to be a good person, and I'm going to do the things that I want to do. I'm going to do the things that I'm passionate about, and live my life the way I want to. So I just wanted to share that, and I hope this really helps you guys out. and put something in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking, and I hope this really blesses you guys. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.